from different parts of the world. Now, this meeting is being live streamed on Facebook, YouTube also. So we are happy that you all are here. We are going to start within a few moments. Hopefully you all are prepared with you are ready. The readiness for the evening is there related to this evening, this beautiful evening when we can communicate, we can listen to each other intently. Prasanna, shall we start? Okay. First of all, I would like to invite our friend Richard Spicek for his rendition. This is open themed recital where you can recite on any theme. There is no fixed theme where you have to, where you have to be bound. Where you are bound by the theme given by the poetic people or the fixed by the poetic people. So, but the time we have to follow the rules. Since we all are here, we have to give time to others. We can have the discussion, even the feedback or the discussion in the messages or otherwise with one or two liners. So,
shall I begin?
I would like to invite Richard Spicek. So,
thank you so much. I have two pieces for you today. The first one is from a wonderful Indian tradition called Tree Hugging the Championship. That noble upright stock, strong enough to never balk, the bark protecting the delicate core, goodness rises forevermore. The miracle, both concealed and revealing roots, embrace the earth for all their worth. The lush and living canopy, like so many hungry dancing flags, buoyed on the living air. Give us sustenance in passing, drink in great gulps of air, of fruit, of shade, of beauty. Grant us peace and pleasure, give us nests as you bless. Thy generous shade you made, the sweet and powerful nuts, the generous fruits with seeds. But the sharp, pungent needles, how we cling to the energy you bring through, and with your elegaic strength. How we are made stable by your unbending height. Your purpose inspires and uplifts. How we are taught by your flexibility in the mad and merry winds of time. That you shelter us, we are stronger. That you feed us, we give thanks. That you stand through the night and storm, we are too proud and sustained by you. And when you fall, yet you nourish those around you. We gain grace and eternity by your name. Another championship tree hugger, and I hope you all are tree huggers. Do I have time to read one more, Sunita? Okay, one more piece is called The Situation with Intuition. What is your position on intuition? The insinuation of a situation of simulated saturation has arisen at many a yoga ranch and curbside coffee clutch, far flung on prayer rugs across the nation. It brings to a flaming auric inflation the pranic, galvanic panic point stimulated situation, while the wit and wisdom of many a publicized sage as far back as a few years is quite the rage, the stages of yogic sages. And while yoga pants make some seethe with rage, others to colorfully rant on the transparency of pants, and an era of mantra has led many a yowling yogin to experiment with a brief period of tantra, or slowly move their hands into a mudra, as long as it doesn't confuse you. but to cultivate intuition from this particular peculiar Olympian position, maybe, baby, give silence a try. Your third eye might blink. Do you think? Why not wonder, just try. The meanwhile, the witch's cat, by the way, is fine with all that. Intuition in this situation bears mercurial inspiration, and at least on closer inspection, an indentation of circumnavigation. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Richard, sir. It was really a beautiful one. And we appreciate you that you are sharing your thoughts, you are sharing your inner self in such a candid way that we all are highly appreciable of you. And a big clap for your efforts, big clap for you, all in all. Now, I would like to invite Santosh Magazine. Santosh Magazine, ma'am, I would like to invite to for her rendition.
Hello, can you hear me? Can
yes,
you hear me?
ma'am.
Okay, I'm Santosh Bakaya, magazine Santosh Bakaya. And here is my poem, and this is from my book, Where Are the Lilacs? Where Are the Lilacs? This is my first book of poems, and it is all about the violence rampant in the world. And the poem that I'm going to recite is about the kids who have been ravaged and savaged throughout the world. So this is the poem, Remember, Remember. And it was written long back in the year 2016. This is, in fact, my first book of poetry. Remember. Oh, it was gesticulating in a grotesque fashion. Upwards it heaved in immense passion, its wavy arms going upwards. All the people fringing the banks scattered like a bunch of starlings in fright. The sea raged on and on and on, enraged, guffawing at the chill going up my spine. Guffawing at the chill going up my spine. Come, 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 it beckoned. Come, come, it beckoned. I am the blood of innocent humanity. I am the blood of innocent humanity. Why be afraid of your own blood? Why be afraid of your own blood? I am the blood of innocent humanity. Why be afraid? Come on, come on. It is just collateral damage. It is just collateral damage. The spark in that 3-year-old naughty savage, all damaged and ravaged by people gone haywire. I am the blood of someone's sister. I am the blood of someone's sister, the blood of that tiny refugee with the blister. Remember? Remember? And the blood of that puny fellow who chortled in his mother's arms, who chortled in his mother's arms, a face full of charms. Just the other day, he was wearing a tiny shirt yellow, which proclaimed, I am Superman, I am Superman. Remember? The blood of those innocent toddlers is here. The blood of those innocent toddlers is here. Remember that chubby-cheeked kid holding a teddy bear. Look, 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 I have them all here. They're here. All groups of blood, all groups of blood. Yes, I am rich. A millionaire, a billionaire, bloody rich and guffawed. I ran helter-skelter, helter-skelter. A chill going up my spine, a chill going up my spine. Was it a surreal dream? Was it a surreal dream? Through half open eyes, I could see. More blood and more blood. I closed my eyes. I saw more blood. The surreality was real. Blood curdlingly real. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Really very nice, Santosh, ma'am. Collateral damage, they are your own brothers and sisters. You finally defined, and you have actually, through your words. Gangalaxmi, ma'am, we request you to kindly mute yourself. Gangalaxmi Patnaik, ma'am, kindly mute yourself. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Santosh ma'am, really, the way you have, you have expressed the plight of the children, how they feel, although they don't the shirt of Superman, but the way they are being, treated, that holds importance.
When I wrote the poem, my face was covered in tears. That was a long time back.
Okay.
It is.
And the way, the energy, the aggression against the people who oppress and suppress others, it's really, a moving one, an impactful one. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a lot. It's really, really very nice. Now, I would like to call Isabell VanMerlin, ma'am. Isabell VanMerlin, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Sunita. And good morning from California. It's very early here, so excuse me if I go to sleep. No, I won't go to sleep. Thank you. Thank you. I've been house sitting for my daughter and my grandchildren, my granddog, while they're traveling. So I've been thinking a lot about fertile brains. Fertile brains are crazy poems, sad poems, mad poems, still creative? Do sad poems produce more sad poems? How do we break away? How do we create something new? Is there anything new? What do we use for fertilizer? Do we need any? What generates the spark, the idea for a new poem? How did Divine Mind start? What was its first creation? Do we come from the deep? What was the first spark of light that combined with the water that made first life? And how long did it stay good? Thank you. That's it.
Ma'am, very nice the way you have expressed, and you being the granny, you are an inspiration for all of us. That is why, since we belong to different parts of the world, I always say greetings of the day, not good evening or good morning. We don't bind or bound ourselves with time. We stay free in the time zone. Different time zones we are into. So we stay, and you are an inspiration, and you are saying it's early morning over there in California. So it might be very cold over there.
It's so hot. I mean, it's so hot. It's not as hot as you have, but it will be at least 100 today, if Fahrenheit.
Okay.
I don't know how to translate it to Celsius.
Okay.
But it's been very hot. Yeah.
Oh.
So I've been getting up early.
Okay.
Thanks
a lot. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Isabell, ma'am. It was really very nice, very short, crisp, but there you conveyed how you felt like. And basically, I feel that poetry, poetry is what, these are expressions like the artist, which is keeping us sane in today's world, where we can, we can actually, it's like a journal writing. We journal what we go through or what we feel or observe. Thanks a lot.
And I'd like to say, I really love the word fertile. It's such a positive and
truly.
It's a wonderful word.
Wonderful word.
And you don't hear it very much these days.
Yes.
So it's a great word, and this is a great group.
Simple,
thank you very much.
But basis of life. Simple yet basis of life. And it talks about the word contains in its everything, basically.
Yes. Thank you.
And now, next, I would like to call Biju Prince, sir. Biju Prince, sir, is there. Are you there, sir? I request others to mute themselves. Bijo Prince, sir. Yes, sir. A very known, personality in Fertile Brains. Bijo, sir.
He's Isaac. Otherwise, I don't know. He's got some other laptop, I think. His name is Isaac Rohan. Yeah.
Welcome, ma'am. Roopali, ma'am. Welcome to Fertile Brains. You are the proactive member of Fertile Brains. Welcome you over here. I think he's not able to hear us.
No, because his name is Isaac Rohan.
Okay, okay. Isaac, sir. But he has come with Bijo Prince. Like, Isaac, sir. Can you hear us? Are we audible? It's your turn, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You are there with the on your window. It's the name Bijo Prince. So I was calling you with Bijo Prince.
Yes.
Then Roopali
Bijo
ma'am told me
Prince
that
is,
your name is Isaac.
the other name of me.
Okay.
Thank you. Isaac Cohen. Love. Face to face. Nose to nose. The mother of love order. Be united. And second, Isaac Cohen. Love. רגע, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. I'm wearing your body. The fire warms the sun. Thank you, Isaac Cohen, Israel.
Thank you, sir. It was really very nice. That at this age, you are putting together the words, and you are here in Fertile Brains. We really thank you. Thanks a lot, sir. Now I would like to request Gopal Purdhani, sir. Gopal, sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I want to pray for everybody to be nice as they are always. And pranam. On my side, I write in Hindustani, that Hindi and Urdu mix. This small book, poetry book, was released on 30th of June last Sunday. This contains
Choti really.
Choti Umange. This contains 2-liners and 4-liners only. And just to recite one small 4-liner, I want to say कि मेरे हिस्से के जमीन का आसमान मेरा है. मैं सोल्जर हूँ, उस सोल्जर की जुबानी हमेशा बोलता हूँ. मेरे हिस्से की जमीन का आसमान मेरा है, ये देश मेरा है, ये जहान मेरा है. कभी रहा होगा वो दुश्मन का इलाका, कभी रहा होगा वो दुश्मन का इलाका, जहां शहीद हुआ मैं वो शमशान मेरा है. ये इस किताब में से मैंने छोटा सा किताब पढ़ा है. और एक पोएम जो मैंने सुनाना चाहता हूँ. रूपाली मैडम ने मुझे इनकरेज किया कि आप ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग पोएम्स लिखो. मैं ये पोएम जो लिख रहा हूँ ये अमन के बारे में है, शांति के बारे में, समाज दुनिया की शांति के बारे में मैंने काफी लिखा है. लेकिन एक छोटी सी पोएम योग के 2 दिन पहले मैंने लिखी थी, मैं पढ़ना चाहता हूँ. इसमें कुछ स्ट्रॉन्ग वर्ड्स हैं, उसके लिए उन लोगों के लिए जो लोग नफरत फैलाते हैं, लोगों के लिए, जो लोग बॉम्ब बनाते हैं, मिसाइलें बनाते हैं, उनके लिए। वो कृपा करके सुने कि ताकत के भूखे इंसान तेरा गुस्सा क्यों चिल्ला रहा है? ऐ डरे हुए नासम तुम्हें कौन डरा रहा है? तेरी औकात नहीं है तो कुदरत को बदल दे। कायनात का जर्रा कुदरत पर छा रहा है। हर एक इंसान एक सा जर्रा है, कुछ है, और वो क्या पूरी कुदरत पर छा सकता है? ये कैसा निज़्म है? ये कैसी विडंबना है कि एक सूरज के सामने एक तिनके का सामना है। ये बॉम्ब, ये मिसाइलें, ये रोबोट की मशीनें, ये साफ दिख रहा है कि बर्बादी का निशान है। बर्बादी को कर रहे हैं तो आप दुश्मन को किसको मारोगे? किसी भी, जब कभी भी ऐसा बॉम्ब फटता है तो ये नहीं देखता दुश्मन है या अपने ही देश पर जिसने चलाया उसको है। होश करो इंसान, भगवान को न धमकाओ, अपनी ही बर्बादी के ढोल न बजाओ, क्योंकि होगा वही जो कुदरत को मंजूर है। तुम अपनी ही तारीफ के गाने ना गाओ। तो आखिरी बंद है कि अमन रखो अपने खुद और अपनी औलाद के लिए। अमन किसके लिए है? अपने खुद के लिए और अपनी औलाद के लिए। जिस हुजूम में रहते हो, समाज के लिए हुजूम ग्रुप होता है। जिस ग्रुप में रहते हैं आप, उस समाज के लिए आपका कोई लाडला या प्यार करने वाला, अमन उसके लिए, पूरी कायनात के लिए। आपके अपने लिए है, बच्चों के लिए है, और पूरी कायनात के लिए है, पूरी यूनिवर्स के लिए है। ये अमन के बारे में उसका।
थैंक यू सर, बहुत खूब सर, अमन का संदेश दिया आपने, और हम आपको रियली इस बात के लिए अप्रिशिएट करते हैं कि आपने देखा है, बीइंग अ सोल्जर यू हैव सीन how people fight, even if war is there to protect the boundaries. It's basically, then also it's a violence. There should be
not only seen, ma'am, not only seen, I have fought 3 wars. 65 wars, it was the conventional war. There, I took a very, very active part, killed the enemy, killed the number of enemy, and naturally, we won it. 65 hours.
Great to hear, sir. मेमोयर्स जो हैं, अपनी कविता के जरिए अपने मेमोयर्स, so that will श्यामा प्रसाद पटनायक मैम, kindly mute yourself. Okay, I now request CJ.
Just a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello. Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, Shyama Prasad sir.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, there are some glitch in my mobile.
Okay.
Good evening, ma'am, and good evening, everyone. Thanks, Perwaiz, for giving me this opportunity to read my poem.
Sir, you have to wait for a while because I've already called out the name of CJ sir. Please kindly wait for your turn.
Okay, ma'am. No problem. I can wait. No problem.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
CJ sir or ma'am, I really do not know. If you are there, it's your turn.
Hello, I'm Cheryl, and I'm going to be reading Black Hands today. Thank you for inviting me. Black Hands. Black hands built the pyramids that line the Egyptian Nile. They sit in the city of Giza, a distance of about 8 miles. Black hands assembled the People's House, the White House anew, sitting sturdy and strong at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Black hands farmed, chopped, cropped, and picked cotton, while white hands gave black hands more cruelty and pain not to be forgotten. Black hands pray, protest, and legislate. Black hands enriched white lives in all the 50 United States. White hands hide behind privilege and assert hate, while proclaiming to be patriots that make America great. Black hands master culture and science. Black hands overcome and are the voice of America's seedy moral conscience. Where would America be without all the working Black hands that gave their very lives for white hands to continue appropriation and founding fathers, slave owner lives? Black hands.
Really beautiful, Black hats. The way you have brilliant piece of art Ronnie Tucker has written. Now I would like to invite Ronnie Tucker, sir, kindly.
Hello.
Yes.
I promised last week I'd have a good one to read, and I'm going to take you on a journey here, and it might make you think a little bit. That one lady was talking about how hot it was there. You could probably fry an egg on the blacktop. That's how hot it is over here. All right, it's called The Grail. Let me get my glasses on. Okay, it starts out prologue. What is the Grail? Is it a fact or a legend or just a tale? Was it originally pagan and later Christianized? Or was it a myth that has lived on for centuries? Was it a stone that fell from heaven? Or was it a platter that served the horn of plenty? Was it a cup of the Last Supper that caught the blood of Christ while hanging on his cross? Was it the womb of the sacred Virgin Mary, or the bloodline of a hidden marriage with the sacred Magdalene, Jesus' most beloved of disciples who bore his seed? In the mysteries behind this divine grail, it stays hidden like the Elysian fields beyond the grasp of its true context, for it lies in the realms of the past, unwilling to give up its ghost. O stone that fell from the stars, lapis lazuli, the stone of the gods, a vision of the divine, worshipped and exalted, eternal and immortal. O ancient horn of plenty that replenishes the land and heals the wounds of the kingfisher, and once again bears fruition to the barren world. Drink from the cup, it is my blood, and break the bread, for it is my flesh, and it is my body. O Mother Mary, but a living ark of a new covenant. O Mother of the Messiah, brought forth through her womb, for she is the sacred mother. O Blessed Magdalene, the one who Christ loved the most, his companion and confidant, who bared his fruit that the early church tried to hide. The same Grail, the holy bloodline that remained hidden behind Gnostic thought that was considered blasphemy and heretical, and was the only whisper behind closed doors. Epilogue. For we will never know the true Grail, for its meaning will always be lost in ancient veils of time. Will its secret ever be revealed, or will it always be elusive and its truth remain beyond our grasp? Or is the grail really within us all, trapped in a dream state of our consciousness? A vision of eternity only a pure heart can be ever reached. A pact with divinity and the true Godhead. O blessed jewel from heaven, O pagan's horn of plenty, a majestic cup of wonder, a womb of the Holy Virgin, or is it a sacred bloodline? For the grail is immortal, and its true nature may never come to pass. It will always be lost in mysticism in the past, a legend that is born from some hidden truth. For the grail is forever shrouded in the ages of time, and perhaps it will remain forbidden to obtain. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Really very well spoken by you. The words spoke your heart out. We are grateful to you that you are here on this platform, and really a nice one. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be among all you wonderful people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now I would like to request Meena Chauhan, ma'am. Meena Chauhan, ma'am.
Okay. So, good evening, Sunita, and all my poets. Good morning also. Nowadays I'm in America, so here is morning time. So I'm going to read one Hindi poem, small poem. मुस्कान, स्माइल. मुस्कान. मुस्कान चेहरे की खूबसूरती है. मुस्कान चेहरे की खूबसूरती है. मुस्कान मिटा देती है जीवन की हर गम, हर दुख. मुस्कान मिटा देती है जीवन की हर गम, हर दुख. मुस्कान ला देती है जीवन में हर खुशी, सुख. एक मुस्कान दिन को हसीन बना देती है. एक मुस्कान दिन को हसीन बना देती है. रूठों को मना लेती है, रोते को हंसा देती है. मुस्कान को चेहरे पर सजा के रखो. मुस्कान को चेहरे पर सजा के रखो. खुशियों को दामन में बसा कर रखो. अपनेपन का एहसास दिला देती है मुस्कान. अपनेपन का एहसास दिला देती है मुस्कान. हंसी कभी महंगी नहीं होती. हंसी कभी महंगी नहीं होती. जितना बांटोगे उतनी बटेगी. मुस्कान जीवन को जीवन में रंग ला देती. सबका प्यारा बना देता है. सबका प्यारा हमें बना देता है. चेहरे को सुंदर बढ़ाता है मुस्कान. चेहरे की सुंदरता को बढ़ाता है मुस्कान. मुस्कान को चेहरे पर सजा कर रखो. आंखों की खुशियां भर देता है. आंखों में खुशियां भर देता है. अपने को करीब लाती है प्यारी सी मुस्कान. अपने को करीब लाती है प्यारी सी मुस्कान. किसी के मुरझाए चेहरे को संवार देती है मुस्कान. किसी के मुरझाए चेहरे को संवार देती है मुस्कान. एक राजा से लेकर गरीब तक, एक राजा से लेकर गरीब तक बिन मोल मिले ये अनमोल मुस्कान. बिन मोल मिले ये अनमोल मुस्कान. मुस्कान को चेहरे पर सजा कर रखो. मुस्कान से जीवन मिल जाता है. सबका प्यार मिल जाता है. मुस्कान पर कभी दाम नहीं. मुस्कान पर कभी दाम नहीं. जितना बांटोगे उतना बढ़ेगा. जितना बांटोगे उतना बढ़ेगा. खुदा की रहमत है मुस्कान. सदा अपने पास रखो मुस्कान. मुस्कान की कई रूप. मुस्कान की कई रूप. एक मुस्कान प्यार का, एक मुस्कान प्यार का. एक मुस्कान वार का. एक मुस्कान वार की. एक मुस्कान तिरस्कार की. हमारे होठों से लिपटा ये मुस्कान किसी की देन है. हमारे होठों से लिपटा ये मुस्कान किसी की देन है. किसी की गुजारिश है, इसे संभाल कर रखो, यह बड़ा अनमोल है। इसको संभाल के रखो, ये बड़ा अनमोल है, इसे जाने मत दो, मुस्कान को अपने चेहरे पर सजा के रखो, मुस्कान को अपने चेहरे पर सजा के रखो। छोटी कविता।
ब्यूटीफुल, बेहद खूबसूरत नाम। अपने चेहरे पे मुस्कान को सजा के रखो, सारी दूरियां मिटा देती है ये मुस्कान, सारे गम भुला देती है मुस्कान। Beautiful, beautiful, ma'am, beautiful. The smile, always remember to wear a smile. The smile is the solution, it's the medicine, it's everything. If you have the smile, you can get over all, you can overcome all the challenges. Without wasting much time, I would like to call Roopali ma'am now. Roopali ma'am, the stage is all yours. Our very own Roopali Sircar Gaur ma'am, and a known face, a proactive person, infertile brains in every event. She takes out time out of her busy schedule to be here amongst us. Roopali ma'am, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Shwetha. I'm actually piggyback riding the fertile brain. You know, I don't do much. It's a forum that has given me so many opportunities, and it gives me a chance to give ideas to a young person like Prasanna. Let's do this, let's do that. But all the work is being done by you young people. Today, the poem that I'm going to read was written, I noticed by me, 25 years ago, on the 7th of July, 1999. That's 25 years ago. I didn't know I was a poet then, you know, but probably I was still writing. Now this happened because, this is for those who are not aware of it, 25 years ago, India fought a very brutal battle with one of its neighbors. We were attacked unexpectedly, and it was really very, very difficult. It was on the mountains. We were not expecting it, and the war happened. And in that, many young people died, many soldiers young who died. So the place was called Kargil. So we are celebrating, if we can call it celebration, the dedication to those soldiers who gave up their lives above and beyond the call of duty. Can you hear me? Am I clear, Sunita?
Yes, ma'am, your voice is clear.
Yeah. So in the midst, now I'll give a little background. The poem is very short, so I'll just give a little background so that it makes sense. In the midst of the Kargil war, a young bearded officer of the Indian Army sat in his bunker, laughing and joking with young reporters from Star TV, making light of his capture of .5140. Those days there was an advertisement, you know, of something like like Coca-Cola. It was called Ye Dil Mange More. I want more. Now you know how we young people are, you know, made to believe that there is something greatly courageous about it, but you're fighting for the defense. You know, our forces are defense forces. We have never gone into war in the other sense that other countries do. He said gleefully and confidently. Now we were watching all this on television, and few days later, on July 7th, 1999, he was called Vicky. His name was Vikram Batra. There's a film on him. As friends called him, was asked to recce the western edge of .4875 and help two companies trapped on the Dras sector early in the morning. Batra, whose code name was Sher Shah, charged the enemy post with such ferocity that the inspired regiment 13 J&K rifles destroyed the enemy post. But just as victory was in sight, Batra was hit in the neck. He died on the peak, now named Sher Shah Vikram Batra Peak. So if you go to Dras, which is the second coldest place in the world, by 3 o'clock, your bones begin to freeze by 3 p.m. The morning brought news of Captain Batra's martyrdom. War had claimed another brave soldier. I wept bitterly, for his exceptional acts of bravery and the supreme sacrifice of laying down his life for his country. He was awarded the nation's highest decoration for valor, the Param Veer Chakra. Now, this is in memory of Captain Vikram Batra. I know Laura Gravel, you are a great activist. You are here. Gopal Purdhani himself, a soldier who has spoken about peace. So the soldier and the soldiers' wives who are here and the soldiers' relatives who are here, we all want peace. So it is not a poem that is glorifying war by any chance. When inky night tosses its life out, does morning come so gently and hopefully? So, you know, the night before I saw him joking and talking, and next morning he was gone. So when inky night tosses its life out, does morning come so gently and hopefully? It is the chirping bird who brings with it a promise. Last night, when they told us that the bearded young man who only the other day sat in his bunker talking about the evil one across the mountain was now dead, a martyr, I cried. That's when I thought life was meant only for the living. The dead had little to do with it. Should I then spread out my palm, camouflage with the crisscross of a desperate life, and like a beggar, ask for the crumbs from life's succulent table? Or should I, with gnarled fingers, snatch a large portion of honey happiness, dripping defiance? At the end of the day, life is so important. Why we go into these kind of conditions and situations where we take away life is something that we must begin to think. And I think the poets on this forum, most of us are all calling for peace. There are people who are working for peace actively, who are going from place to place doing things. So I think that this poem for mine is dedicated to Vikram Batra, but it is dedicated as a call for peace. It is a call for peace. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Roopali ma'am. Captain Vikram Batra, we all are familiar the way, you know, he lost his life, a martyr, and we salute to him as the daughter of an army personnel. Even my father was in engineering corps, so I know how it was to be there. You know, every time there used to be, you know, any news, and n number of time he had to go back to the front. He served in Nagaland also, which was a disturbed area way back then. And I lost my father 26 years ago. So it was, you know, we used to hear how he participated and he even was awarded. So we can understand the people of the soldiers who had been there, many people are here. They have been the part of it, but they have been the part of front, they have been the part of the field, they have been the part of the battle. Yet we all pray and wish for peace. The peace so that no more sons should lose their lives, so no more wives lose their husbands. They should be there along their side so that they can take care of their family. So in the end, we wish for the peace. But these brave souls are always there to protect us, protect the boundaries that those who create trouble. Now, I would like to request Juhi Gupte ma'am. Juhi ma'am, I would like to request you for your rendition.
Thank you, Sunita ma'am. Thanks for this forum. And I always look forward to fertile brains and, joining on a Sunday. But then somehow I, skip it. And today I made sure that I'd join. So thanks for that. So greetings to all of you. And I would read a Hindi poem of mine, which titles as Kitabo Wali Baatein. It goes as, तीखी धूप को छांव बनाती किताबों वाली बातें, बैठे बैठे सैर कराती किताबों वाली बातें, देश दिशा दशा दिखाती किताबों वाली बातें, भाषा भाव भेस बताती किताबों वाली बातें, काली खाली रातें भर जाती किताबों वाली बातें, ऊर्जा बनकर दिन सजाती किताबों वाली बातें, उलझन का धागा सुलझाती किताबों वाली बातें, बरबस ही उम्मीद जगाती किताबों वाली बातें, सृजन कल्प अनुभव संचय किताबों वाली बातें, आत्म संतृप्ति और परिचय किताबों वाली बातें, कैसे अंतर मन को छू पाती है किताबों वाली बातें, महज किताबी नहीं होती है किताबों वाली बातें। आखिरी कुछ लाइनें, कैसे अंतर मन को छू पाती है किताबों वाली बातें, महज किताबी नहीं होती है किताबों वाली बातें, हाँ मैंने फिर कह दी है किताबों वाली बातें, हाँ मैंने फिर कह दी है किताबों वाली बातें, तेरे मेरे किस्से दोहराती किताबों वाली बातें. So people who ask me why do I read books, this is the answer.
Oh, it's beautiful. बहुत खूब, बहुत good, जुही मैम. Really wondrous. जो किताबें पढ़ते हैं ना उन पे ये बहुत इल्जाम लगता है कि अरे तुम तो किताबी कीड़ा हो और किताबी बातें करती हो. तो आपने तो बहुत खूब कहा. रियली किताबों वाली बातें. Truly, it touched the chords of my heart.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Now I would like to invite Shyamaprasad Patnaik sir, kindly. Shyamaprasad Patnaik sir. Unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, unmuted, ma'am. Thanks for Telbrins and thank you, Sunita ma'am, for inviting me. The poem which I am going to recite is having the title Love's Betrayal, Obnoxious Memory Forever. Sweet and bitter memories flashback reflected on brain screen. First meet of two lovers consistently reappear as memorable episodes. Those cozy, intimate, indelible moments of twin flames never erase. Even years after, the fragrance of spring's blossoms reverberate memories. We ponder how romantic sensuous was the odyssey of love. When lovers rejoice in solitude under scented blossoms, worries forgotten. Romantic fond memories instill profound trust, evokes spirit of inspiration. Love has multiplying effects on life, illuminate memories as you. Remembrance of success are cherished, failures generate agony, hurts sentiments. Frustration occurred due to love's betrayal, obnoxiously loathsome memory forever. And that is the end of my poem. Thanks for watching and listening. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, sir. Shyamaprasad sir, really well read. Beautiful rendition. Very short and crisp. Thanks a lot. Now I would like to call Maria ma'am. Maria ma'am, very known face, fertile brain. Since beginning, she is associated with us and she used to host shows also. Maria ma'am, are you there? We are meeting online after a long, long time, although we are connected over Facebook and Fertile Brains also. She's one of the founding members with Prasanna, core members.
Hi, Sunita.
Hi.
Nice to meet you once more. I am always grateful to you and Prasanna and the whole team of the Fertile Brains. It's a great pleasure to be among so much beautiful people and nice friends. Thank you very much. I have a short poem for today, and my poem is about the beauty of a flower. Hope you enjoy it. Here I go. Flower. The beauty of a flower does not live long. She wilts in a short duration of time. If untouched, she should stay on her root pose for a couple of days. If she could shun greed eyes in a ray, and not an unfair hand to steal her silent beauty, she would leave to quench any greed eyes, and she grows pretty. In nature, planted there, she the spring season charm. Nothing more should she leave in for any other glow. Sad the day she's dead, and in any other space a home to spring up her seeds anew. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Maria ma'am. Thanks a lot. I think we are connected with each other for a long, long time. Google days, those were the days when we got connected. So it's nice to meet and hear you on this platform. Now I would like to request Sreedharan Parkode's.
Pleasure always mine, madam. Thank
Same
you.
here, ma'am. It's mutual. Sreedharan Parkode's. Sreedharan sir.
Yeah, okay. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As usual, let me thank Fertile Brains. And this is the poem in Malayalam for the first lines. Nashtapad, that means a loss. Loss and then English. Nammal kalichu valarnnoru മുറ്റം നമ്മുടേതല്ലാതായിടുന്നു തമ്മിൽ തമ്മിലടുത്തൊരു നിമിഷം ഓർമ്മയിൽ നിന്നും മാഞ്ഞിടുന്നു ഒടുവിൽ ചൊല്ലിയതെന്താണെന്നും കണ്ട കിനാവുകളെവിടെയെന്നും ആരുണ്ടൊന്നു പറഞ്ഞു തരാനായി ആരുണ്ടൊന്നു പറഞ്ഞു തരാനായി. And my English poem goes like that. My relatives. Friend and foe, if exist, are the creations of same hands. When friend is made by the good work or act of virtue, who is the outcome of actions considered not so good. Friends are eloquent and say about the redemption. Who does not take the opportunity to do so. Friend corrects if anything felt awry and says of it in secret. Enemies of different natures, he often makes it louder. One thing, enemies are not enemies always. Some elements made them so. The two are the two shining shades of the inevitable same coin with equal weightage. Thank you very much.
Very nice, sir. Very nice. The previous one, I could not understand the language, but the rhythm, the way it was rhyming, it was beautiful to hear your voice. It was, musical, with no instruments in the background. And the loss which you have read, the next one, really beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, I would like to request Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik, ma'am.
Yes, madam. A pleasant evening to one and all present here. I am Gangalaxmi Patnaik, India. Delighted to wish you a happy Sunday and a happy Ratha Yatra. I'd like to recite a poem. Title is Chocolate Magic. Since today is the Happy World Chocolate Day, I am now reciting the poem Chocolate Magic. Let's celebrate Chocolate Day by sharing moments of sweetness together. Like winter's bitter chill, chocolate flows into my heart's inaccessible chamber. Life is easy when we have an amazing partner sharing cream chocolates. Join me in taking a bite, indulging delightful chocolate treats. Your love like chocolate, melting in heart like milk chocolates. Love sweet like chocolate cake, baking in heart filled with German chocolates. The way melts in mouth mirrors intensity, pleasure of romantic love. I grow rich with special chocolates, birds of bliss flying around me, Board of special dark chocolate quickens blood in me with songs. I can see sunrise and sky turning red with smiles. Now, this is the end of my recitation. Thanks, dear friends.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Listening to your words, we have started craving for the chocolates. Really nice. And we were not even knowing of it. Now, I would like to invite Jaya Kalyanaraman ma'am. Kalyanaraman ma'am. Jaya ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Unmute. Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. Audible, very much audible.
Yeah, my husband came and served me dinner. And I had kept it aside there, but every now and then I just kept eating. So it was too much of a temptation to put it away till after the show, you know. So the poem I've written is called Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed is a shrub that dries up very easily in the hot summer, and it just gets blown by the velocity of wind and moves in any direction that the wind takes the plant. So my life has been like a tumbleweed. I'm going to start by, as usual, by singing a verse. Feel like a lonesome tumbleweed, turning the end over end. Once I pulled all my roots free, I became a slave to the wind, just a slave to the wind. Feel like a lonesome tumbleweed, rolling a end over end. Once I pulled all my roots free, I became a slave to the wind. And now for my poem. For more than half my life, a military kid, a military wife, a tumbleweed I've been, uprooting and moving, and in a new space tried to settle in. Parting with teachers I began to love, and friends I made along the way. To new places and schools I went, always
Jaya ma'am, please unmute yourself. In between, it went off.
So, should I do my poem again?
No, I'm just 5 seconds back only. It got unmuted.
Okay. And just when a level of comfort set in, it was time to up and move again. A constant reminder that this is my life, and I, in turn, must learn to adjust. Looking back in my sunset years of this beautiful land that I did traverse, exposed to diverse cultures, languages, cuisines, customs, and art forms, so many differences in attire and manners. Yet, what greets me is our unifying likeness. To this unique experiences that I've had, and sometimes comparing myself to a walnut that burst out of its protective shell and yet not cracking up when it fell.
Only time did show what all the frequent travel did bring. A tapestry of varied joyous memories. I wish I had known then what I know now, that in the constant change was the celebration of life I've led, and in gratitude, I bow my head. Thank you.
Really nice. Tumbleweed. It gets blown in the shop, in the, it's weed which gets blown up by wind in the form of a ball. It's beautiful metaphor, really beautiful metaphor. Now I would like to invite Laxman Rao, sir. Laxman, sir.
Well, good evening all. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes, well then. Well, before I could recite, I would like to show my book, this one, the World Within. I would like to recite one of my poem from the World Within. And it's in a different form altogether. It's in a rondo form. It's a French form wherein you have 3 stanzas. One with a quatrain and one quatrain and a sestet. In the sense like one you have 5 lines and other one you have 4 lines and the last one you have 6 lines. So it goes in a different pattern wherein like you have to recite the same lines at the bottom of every stanza. So here it goes. The world is an ocean. The world is an ocean who stares at it while it's a bubble for evil sighs. That's it. The world is an ocean who stares at it while it's a bubble for evil sighs. That's it. Complexity of the thought doesn't seem as it seems to be thought that it would gleam, as world is an ocean who stares at it. Its origin, ferocious as waves exit, the plains of oceanic face befit, where its birth and whence its beyonds gleam, as world is an ocean who stares at it. A thought's birth, too, is unknown, illicit. A thought's birth is too unknown, illicit. At times accessible, many times agreed. It's an imbibed, incessant, haunting dream. It's an imbibed, incessant, haunting dream. In its creative carving, do a gleam. In its creative carving, do gleam. The world is an ocean who stares at it, while it's a bubble for he who sighs. That's it. So that's the end of my rondo poem. It's in a French form. Yeah, man.
Beautiful, beautiful, sir. Very nice, sir. Really.
Thank you.
Now I would like to invite Laura Gravel, ma'am. Kindly take the stage. Laura, ma'am.
Thank you very much. It's lovely to be here. And I'm coming to you from Austria in Europe. And I'm going to read a piece which is set in Austria. It is called Parking Lot Heat. As we leave the parking lot heat behind us, and Dr. Acupuncture begins a holiday in Salzkammergut, as the Thai market with its kitchen spoils an assortment of patrons, and the Jewish farm has lost its street sign, France serves herbal schnapps in his inner courtyard, and the birds swarm high in Mühlviertel. As the dragon of a chancellor drinks Russian punch, and the temperature in Linz climbs the high rises, as helicopters scratch the tummies of pig clouds, and families trudge north towards barbed wire. As 400 kilometers to the east, the Ukraine burns and resists. Buildings screech, wheat fields sweat, and sunflowers tremble. As here up high, the beetle-eaten trees decry, with Mr. Sunshine and Sister Moon the decay of rind, and ponder the composting of love and grief, the resurrection of forest leaf. As we leave the parking lot heat behind us, and it is too hot to shuffle around without a hat, we hear up high in Mühlviertel, on steep green slopes, we'll find love. As the stone plants smile and the ravens call, as a mushroom stutters his cordial hymn, as the earth sighs its summer breath, we will rest here in this garden and simply love.
With the chutney.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Really very nice, nice rendition. Now I would like to call Satinder Kaur, ma'am. Satinder, ma'am.
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Hello, ma'am.
Satinder from Jalandhar, Punjab. And I am here with a poem on light. Light. It goes like this. Myriads of thanks to the God Almighty. Myriads of thanks to the God Almighty for blessing me with the light of the day. For many there are deprived of this gift and have to walk through hapless ways. For many there are deprived of this gift and have to walk through hapless ways. The light of my eyes, an invaluable treasure. The light of my eyes, an invaluable treasure, makes the world beautiful with its immensity of power. The Apollo, the Diana, the starry phase of the galaxy, the snow-capped mountains, lakes, and valleys.
Satinder, ma'am, by mistake you have been muted. I was muting someone else. Actually, you have been muted just a 1 second back. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Actually, someone's mic was on in between.
So I start from the beginning. Myriads of thanks to the God Almighty for blessing me with the light of the day. For many there are deprived of this gift and have to walk through hapless ways. The light of my eyes, an invaluable treasure, makes the world beautiful with its immensity of power. The Apollo, the Diana, the starry phase of the galaxy, the snow-capped mountains, lakes, and valleys, the clouds, the rainbow, the flowers, the butterflies, the fascinating nature with all its magnificence gives me a reason to love this world. The clouds, the rainbow, the flowers, the butterflies, the fascinating nature with all its magnificence gives me a reason to love this world for its abundance of blessings lying unfolded. Often, my mind pulls me to those ill-fated destitute, to let them see through my eyes as long as I am alive, to let them see through my eyes as long as I am alive. And even when I am merged with the heavenly powers, let my eyes serve at least one to make his life richer. Let my eyes serve at least one to make his life richer. Thank you.
Wow, how sweet. Gratitude. And then you want to donate so that someone else can see through your eyes, the light of the eyes. Beautiful, ma'am. Now, I would like to request, last but not least, Saraswati Poswal ma'am. Saraswati ma'am, a proactive person in fertile brains, a known figure. Saraswati ma'am.
Hello. Good morning, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, adab. Thank you so much, Shwetha ma'am. How are you all doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Hopefully,
Fine,
you're
ma'am.
also doing well.
I missed you all so much because I've shifted from my hometown from Panipat to Gurgaon recently. So
Okay.
from last 1 month, I was busy in adjusting the things. Like that's why I could not join the meeting. So thank you so much for giving this honor to me. I would like to recite one of my poems. The title of my poem is Flower. Flowers silently blooming, putting on the tiny stem, with the pride shining and sprinkling fragrance, with no fear of being withered tomorrow, anywhere, captivating the passers-by, with its beauty glorifying, extolling for worship or tribute, to signify, enduring with a colorful essence and dignified charm, with alluring smile. And the same poem in Hindi, I would like to recite the another one. It's also based on flower. फूलों से सीखा. It's a motivating poem. Learning from flowers. फूलों से सीखा. फूलों से सीखा हमने हंसना और हंसाना. कांटों के बीच भी बगिया बनाना. फूलों से सीखा हमने हंसना और हंसाना. कांटों के बीच भी बगिया बनाना. गम हो चाहे खुशी, मन को गम हो चाहे खुशी, मन को सबके महकाना. ना ही ऊंच नीच का भय इन्हें, ना ही ऊंच नीच का भय इन्हें, सब जगह एक सा भाव पहुंचाना. सब जगह एक सा भाव पहुंचाना. अपने में विलीन जिज्ञासा में, अपने वे विलीन जिज्ञासा से परे, मीमांसा को खोजता, मीमांसा को खोजता, पहचान को बनाता, सर्वस्व निछावर करता, चित्त को चुराता, सूरज संग मुस्कुराता, हवा संग बतियाता, तितलियों संग गीत गुनगुनाता, डाल पर बैठ इतराता, जो इस पर डाल की शान बढ़ाता. फूलों से सीखा हमने. Thank you so much.
So nice, Saraswati ma'am. Saraswati ma'am, really very nice.
Thank you so much.
फूलों से सीखा हमने मुस्काना.
Yeah.
Beautiful poetry. Really, flowers are the, it is said that flowers are the smile of Almighty on earth.
Yeah, we learn from them.
Maria
Actually,
ma'am and yours both, you have
Thank you.
you have shared your
Thank
thoughts
you.
and feelings about flowers. And
Thank you.
it was really nice. With this, we come to the end of the Fertile Brains today's evening. And really, it was a nice to see you all, to listen to your renditions and to your feelings, thoughts, and the soulful poetry this evening. And so many veteran soldiers are there on this platform of Fertile Brains. Fertile Brains actually lives its name. It's to its name. It's full of fertility when we all are sharing ourselves. It was nice to see you all, although in the evening. Saraswati ma'am, your mother is there with you?
Yeah, that's right. She's sitting with me. तो मैंने बोला उनको, "Mama, please come and join. आप मेरे साथ आइए. देखो
So
जरा
nice to
कैसे
see
चल रहा
you.
है."
So nice to see you, Andy. So nice to see you.
नमस्ते रघुवंश
Really
मैम.
nice कि आप यहाँ हैं.
Thank you so much,
And
ma'am.
Fertile Brains is happy to get connected with so many people. And thank you, everyone. I'm grateful to all of you. I express my gratitude for today, for joining us today, for this evening, and sharing yourself. This Fertile Brain is keeping us connected. So hope to see you all soon. With this, I end my show, and hopefully no one is left. I have checked thrice that no one is left. And goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you, Sunita. Thank you. Thank you.
See you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Stay happy, stay connected.
Thank you,
stay
Sunita.
blessed.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you,
Thank you, Sunita.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye,
bye.
everyone.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Take care.
Thank you.